What's up, guys? Brian with HappyThumbsGaming here. We're back with some more LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. This happens to be Episode 1, Chapter 5, Retake Theed Palace Story. That's right, as it is story, we are going to save all those collectibles for that free play. We're just going to get that 1 gold brick for completing it. And, yeah, achievements, well, you'll have to wait and see. Go ahead and click that like button, especially if you like what we're doing here. And let's go ahead and dip into the old credit crawl. Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, Chapter 5. Retake Theed Palace. Should I read? No? Alright, shh. Hey guys, unfortunately, some more copyrighted audio was spotted. So we had to go ahead and remove that. Again, I've contemplated putting some of our own music. I thought about making my own sound effects, you know, like pew pew, you know, or something random. I don't know what you guys want to see. I don't know what the best thing is. Part of me wants to remove these scenes that are audio copyrighted. Part of me wants to leave them. You guys let me know down below what you think is best. And although these videos are kind of being preloaded and you might not really have a whole lot of say in this series, it'll help us with future series decisions. Thank you. All right. We've got a whole crew of friendlies here, and we're going to go ahead and make our way and try to take back old Theed Palace. Now, I did a little bit more research after playing this level, but I knew that there was an achievement for completing, or actually riding all of the different types of vehicles. Now, I didn't quite get that right, as there is a little bit more to it. It's called Yeehaw! You have to ride all mount types and ride-ons, and to be completely honest with you, I didn't need to hop on that vehicle. We'll get to that later. That's a little bit further down the road. I believe it's, is it episode 2 or episode 3? Let me just check my stats here. It looks like it's going to be episode 4 before we get into that stuff. So 4, 5, and 6, there's definitely some things to pay attention to, but we'll cover that when we get there. But hey, look at me. Look what I can do. Padme is going crazy in this little speeder thingy here. And I did find that the old droidkas here, the crawlers with the shields around them, I feel like those are best defeated with a Jedi and a lightsaber. Now, if you guys know something I don't, you got a little tip or a trick for me and maybe some of the other viewers out there, drop us a comment down below and let us know. As, you know, I'm kind of a noob to this. I know this game's like super old, and I know that I'm super old as well, but in this particular case, they do not line up, as this is my first playthrough of the Star Wars LEGO series. Now, I didn't even play through it on the old 3DS. I didn't play it through it on the PS4 version without trophy. I did none of that. So this is all brand new, hot to me. And as you can see, I'm still working on the lightsaber deflections too. As I promised in an earlier video, we're actually going to get those completed and get the achievement before the end of this episode. However, there's still some work to be done, so get your pew pew reflection on. Now, we've got a whole crew of people here. We've got Padme, we got R2-D2, we got Captain Panaka, we got Anakin Boy. That's right, we got the little youngster of Anakin. And I guess it makes sense, because that's what time frame we're in here. And who else we got? We also got, did I mention Obi-Wan? I don't know if I mentioned Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon. But anyways, we got Qui-Gon here as well. We're going to need his Jedi forces to go ahead and manipulate not only the hook up top, but some bricks down below. And this should give us an easy, safe passage across. Now, I messed this up. Watch this. I got a little button happy here. Whoopsie! And, you know, unfortunately, if you fall or plummet to your doom, as I like to say, you do lose studdage. And in order to get that true Jedi requirement, you need to keep and maintain a certain amount of studs. So that may be a little bit harder than I'm thinking it's going to be, but I'm going to recommend that as we go through, we find the Attract Studs red brick, the 2X Stud Multiplier red brick, We might even look into the invincibility as well. And if there's like a no fall or something like that, we might check that out too. Hey, speaking of check it out, don't forget to click that subscribe button. And if you do, ring that bell as well. I mean, really, ring the bell if you want to be notified when we upload a new video, or we go for a live stream, or perhaps, you know, even a game break, which lately have been live as well. So, speaking of which, we got some of those coming up. We got a game break coming up for this month soon. So, make sure you check us out and see what's up. And like I said, if you subscribe and ring that bell, you should be up to date and get everything you need. All right, so we went ahead and stood on one of those pressure-sensitive switches there that actually encouraged the rest of the AI to stand on their respective switches. It actually opened up a new hallway, and, well, it's raining studs down this way, but I don't believe this is the way we need to go. I think we need to go back the other way. But, hey, might as well collect some of them studs. Got to get them all, got to get them all. Now, I've taken some advice from some of our earlier LEGO videos. Now, a lot of you guys don't like watching me go around trudging getting all of the studs. I know a lot of you guys do that you guys go around and use like the force on all those little, whatever those other candles or the lights on the wall, you know, moving these boxes around may get us higher access to some other stuff. It may be a mini kit related situation here too. However, I'm just saying, like, I'm trying not to spend too much time, like, you know, just farming away and doing stuff. So please don't make fun of my low stud counts. I die a lot, and I'm not trudging my way through and getting them all. So anyways, we are quite a ways away from that true Jedi. And like I said, we're going to finish all of those in the free play videos. As it turns out, we are going to get some red brick help. And I just don't feel like we should waste a whole bunch of time on that right now. However, we are going to need some studdage to purchase those red bricks too. So it's kind of a catch-22 situation where we don't want to, but we need to. But we need to, but we don't want to. Or something like that. Oh, look at that, the old the Jedi attack, which if you haven't figured that out yet, it's double tapping on the jump and then hitting the attack button. So on the Xbox, it's going to be, what is it, A, and then X, right? Yeah. All right, I had to grab my controller to make sure it was just out of view. You know, my bad for not knowing those. I for all these years of being a gamer, you'd think I'd know that, but I play 99.7% of my games on the old PlayStation 4. So, you know, and the fact that they used X, you know, there's an X button on the PlayStation X. That's what always confuses me, right? Like, I always get the placement wrong because of those two. So, anyhow, let's see here. We've got multiple things going on here. We got some red glowy dark bricks here. We've got some red glowy candles or lights on the wall there. And I'm playing a quick game of musical characters here because I'm not exactly sure which character I need. I was pretty sure I was going to need somebody with the Force, but then I thought, well, no, my Jedi characters aren't working, so it can't be the Force. Maybe it's got to be something to do with double jump, or maybe Padme's got some special. No, that's not it either. All right, well, we'll figure this out together. How about that? That was my George Carlin moment right there, because I was doing it all wrong. I don't know if anybody knows that poll or not. I actually even almost threw in an actual movie clip from that moment in the movie, but I figured that might not be the appropriate thing. So anyway, moving along, we actually had to backtrack a wee bit, and we got to use the old droid R2-D2. But first, we got to destroy that beautiful statue on the back wall there. Look at that. We've got some bricks we can build into a beeble-bobble-weeble-pop, and we can go ahead and get our beeble-bobble-weeble-bong. So let's see here. We got that. That's right. I'm not sure what that is or where it comes from, but it got the job done. Now we'll go ahead and make our way up the stairs, but first let's switch to somebody with a little bit more agility here. Oh no, that's not what we were looking for. Whoopsie! I told you, I am the worst at this game. As primitive and easy as this game may seem, I find a way to sludge it up. That's right, sludge. Alright, so we've got a guy with some armor on here. We could go ahead and get up close and personal, and we do that. Or you could, of course, use your deflection and deflect a few pew-pews back at him. Now, inside this next room, we've got a whole bunch of peeps. We got to take down a bunch of these Rogers, and we'll get all these guys down. If you can, do a little deflecting. As you probably remember, there is an achievement for deflecting. I think it was at 100 or 200. Let's see here. I'm looking real quick. Lightsaber Defender. Perform 200 perfect lightsaber deflections. And again, all you got to do is simply look in the direction of the robot or droid shooting at you, and then tap the old X button that should deflect. Now there's actually pretty a pretty large window of when it's okay to hit the X button. It's really just a matter of making sure that you're looking towards the baddie shooting at you. All right, we're going to use a grappler. Look at that. Panaka gets right up on top of. And let's see here. Can he go? Oh, we got this nice little, stairway. Whoopsie. My aim, not so good. We'll work on that, too. We got some Jedi mind tricks that we're using here to go ahead and build those bricks on the ground up into a nice little stairs that goes round. Woo-hoo-hoo! I'm on fire. Go up and in through the little flowery pathway here. We've got some more Jedi mind tricks to place. Oh, look at that, R2. What you doing, foo? Oh, that's nice. That was a nice little back door entrance there. He's obviously quagmiring it up. Moving right along, we got some more baddies. We got 4 of these guys, and let's see here. Whoa, what was that in the background there? That was like some weird, looked like a bunch of 7s floating around. There it is again. There's something, I don't know what that is floating around. I'll have to pay more attention to that and see. I will say, too, that, you know, as old of a game as this is, there is still a lot of, like, great visual effects. I know it's grunts and groans, and some of you hate that, but it turns out there's a majority of people out there that really like that. They actually voted and harassed the developers, Art Parsons and some other guys over at TT Games and Warner Brothers, saying that they wanted grunts and groans. They didn't want a full acting cast where we did the voice. I thought that was kind of silly. I prefer the voice acting myself, but everybody's got their own preference, and, you know, as the Lego developers are finding out, you can't please everyone, and same with us. Some people want us to finish, or not do the story videos at all. Some people want us to finish the mini kits and the free play and then save and exit rather than finishing the level. We got all sorts of different things people like and dislike, and this got a little confusing for me. I wasn't sure what was going on here. It looks like a little hobbit hatch, right? But then it also looks like a computer terminal. And because this is one of the older Lego games, it's not going to automatically kind of hint at us on who we need to select. But I'll give you a little spoiler alert. It is a hobbit hatch, and we need somebody so small. So we're going to need somebody like Anakin in the little boy, I guess, the little boy version. That's all we have right now, so that works out nice. Little Anakin Skywalker is going to go ahead and slip on through to the other side. And there happens to be another switch over there. We saw that. The camera panned around and showed us. Now look, it's up top. We got one more hobbit hole to get up top. What is R2 doing? Wait a minute. Okay, I could have flown over there with R2, but I couldn't have got up top. I was going to say, wait a minute. I was thinking like Peter Griffin in the Star Wars trilogy. You guys remember that when he's playing Han and he's shooting the ground? Anyways, all right, moving right along. We'll go ahead and go back through the hobbit hole. Unfortunately, because this is the older Lego game too, the mechanics of being able to toggle characters at a distance is not yet there. So I also noticed that the right bumper, left bumper toggle isn't there either. So lots of things that were added in later Lego games. And oh, look at that. We got a deflection going, and unfortunately, you know what? Maybe the deflections don't work on the old gold suits. My timing is terrible. I know I said that there was like a nice, comfortable window of availability there. Nope, not in my case. I was messing that up left and right. Now, this is a tricky one. I hadn't figured this one out. I'm not sure I've ever seen this move before. This was actually rather Jedi mind tricky. In fact, it turns out you have to wait for the AI character to hop onto the other side, and then you both use the Force at the same time. You're like, look, man, I'll help you, you help me. Scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. You know what I mean? So it works out rather nicely. And yep, look at that dice synchronized jumps there. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, we are not small enough to get in that hatch there, so we'll keep on keeping. Oh, wait a minute. What's Anakin doing up here? Oh, there's another hole down there. Okay, so I wasn't sure what was going on there, but as it turns out, we actually need all of our characters up here to stand on all of these here switches. At least that's what I believe needs to happen. We'll go ahead and spin to win. Look at that. I'm getting studs every time I do this too. So if you're wondering like why I'm stepping on everyone and like taking my time, it's because I was trying to get paid. But I die so much in this game that it's actually terrible. So I'm going to have to try and find those invincibility and no fall damage and all, any bricks that will help me out at all. I'm going to try and get those in story as we go along. So there's going to be like 3 or 4 of those red bricks. Because it turns out I don't know if you know this, spoiler alert, there are 36 levels in this game. And there are 36 red bricks. That's actually a lot. It seems like a lot more than usual, right? I mean, I can't think of another Lego game that has had that many red bricks, except for maybe like Lego Dimensions, which had a ton. But, all right, so I've got this nice little planter box built up here. It's oh so pretty, but not really getting us where we need to go. Like I said, we need to get our characters upstairs. This is not helping. I'm shaking things up quite a bit, but no, Brian. Just no. I promise we gained some ground here shortly. Now, as it turns out, there is a nice little elevator that we're going to build up right here using the Force. Now, we can stand on this guy right here, and it'll go up and down. That's kind of what happens with an elevator. And off to the left, you might have noticed there was a planter box with some flowers in it. Just no, to the left, not the right, to the left. Come on. Push them little daisies, make them grow up. Little ween for you. Yeah, we'll go ahead and smash this guy right here and reveal a grapple spot. That's right. So now we've got a couple of spots for our characters to get up. R2's already up here. Anakin's already up here because of the crawl box. Now the Jedi's just jump right up here. Both grapplers are up here now. Woo to the who. We're all standing on a switch, and we are on our way through. Now we are almost to the BSB. What? You don't know what the BSB is? Well, you're going to have to wait and see. Turns out there are a handful of, I don't know if they're generals, if they're just like captains. I guess Captain Tanaka is wearing a red outfit, so probably not a captain. Maybe not a general. Anyways, there's a bunch of guys in brown suits. I was calling them the brown suit brigade. I don't know. There's really no meaning or any relation to Star Wars or anything like that. It's just there are 6 guys that we need to save here in a minute, and we're gonna put in some work and save them. But first, we gotta set the table. You know, people gotta eat, right? Otherwise, you're gonna end up being hangry. Nobody likes being hungry. Well, it leads to anger, which leads to hangry or something like that. All right, I'll stop myself again. No, Brian, just no. Normally I got people like Gary or Nick or somebody on here to keep me grounded and boo me up, but I'll slow the dad jokes down a little bit. Maybe. All right, speaking of Gary, shout out to Gary for putting together our achievement guide. It's weird not saying trophy achievement guide, but as you guys probably have figured out by now, there are no trophies provided for this game. So yeah, I actually never played this on the PS4 as a result of there not being trophies. I don't know about you guys, but I just, for some reason, that trophy list makes it all the difference in the world on whether or not I want to finish or play a game. It really does. There's a lot of games I'll be like, oh, that looks cool. Does it have a platinum? No? Okay, never mind. So anyways, we are almost to the old brown suit brigade here. In fact, I think we're walking down the tunnel right now and it should pop up. Yep, here we are. Okay, so we got not 1, not 3, not 5, 6 maybe? 6 brown suitors that need our help. So we're going to go ahead and make our way around. Now, there's no specific order in which you want to do this, and at this particular time in the video, I was still thinking I needed to hop in all the different vehicles and such, but that is not the case. That is not going to help us perform the old Yeehaw achievement where we need to ride all mount types and ride on. So apparently that doesn't count for any of that. So that's got to be related to the I guess the original movies. It gets confusing trying to say this because the original movies were 4, 5, and 6, right? The newer movies for the... It's hard because now there's even newer movies, right? So, yeah, anyways, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Essentially, they're from the original 3 movies, and that's where those little points of interest come in, where we have to ride the different mount types for the Yeehaw. Speaking of Yeehaw, let's go ahead and jump our way all the way up here. We're going to use the Force, not once, but a couple of times to get up here, manipulate some bricks. And look at this. This is a nice little pathway we never knew existed. Oh, there's an upper echelon up there, too. Oh, we got a guy in a red suit, huh? He's got red on him. Yep, that didn't take long to go ahead and cha-cha-cha him down. Keep on keeping on along this upper ridge here. We can go ahead and find another staircase. I do believe this staircase just leads to studdage, though, if I'm not mistaken. And all right, we got some force. We got. Oh, wait a minute. We got to manipulate some shippage. Wait, come on, wait. No, let's see here. I'm trying. It looks like they're already. I guess you just shake it up. Woo hoo! You shake it up for some studdage. That's all that really comes down to. Speaking of studs, look at how many studs I have accrued in this. Love it. Speaking of love, head on over to Instagram and pump that like button for us. Follow us, get your follow. See all the stuff that happens in and out and around Happy Thumbs. You know, it's basically the initial starting point of a lot of our social media. A lot of things get posted there and get reposted from Instagram to our Twitter as well as our Facebookage. So, yeah, you guys make sure all of our contests go up there first. That's the first place we post them, or the giveaways, I should say. Yeah, so definitely check us out. We got all sorts of social media. We got links down below in the video description if you guys are into that sort of thing and are yet to follow us. Wait, we got 2 more guys. There they go right there. The final twosie. And this has actually been the longest and most playful of all of the levels so far. So, wait, okay, so I was wrong. I was reading the count wrong. It's actually 2 more. We had 4 left at that point. So we got to go free 2 more brown suitors. I do believe they're up above us, kind of to our left, too. Those blocks look pretty sweet. I don't know if they do anything for us, but it's fun. Oh, here we go. We got another spot with some Jedi mind tricks. We'll go ahead and jump up there and grab... Oh, it's just a blue stud. What the... All right, here we go. This is it right here. We got another one of these double lifts here, so go ahead and jump onto one with a character with the Jedi powers, and the AI should take over, and he should jump on the other side, or I guess it's not so I. It's been pretty intelligent so far. We got one last guy there. I don't know, the numbers were in our favor there. I don't know why there was two good guys and 1 bad guy. I'm not sure why they didn't like try to overthrow him there, but it has presented a final spot here. We're gonna go ahead and get our people on. But of course, we're going to need R2 for that, so we got to get up close and personal and toggle on over by clicking that Y button. Why? Because I said so, bro. Float up there, get up in there, and get your bee-boo-ba-boo beep-boop on. That's probably a t-shirt I should make, huh? Bee-boo-ba-boo beep-boop. Anakin! Oh wait, no, it's Anakin. Oh, my bad. Level complete, free play, unlocked, locked. We got Padme Battle Edition. We also got R2-D2. We also got who? Oh, Anakin Skywalker. Woot! And oh, that's it. Okay. We got the true. No, we did. We got 2% of the true. 2 for true. And let's see here. We are not doing too great as far as stud totals go. I know that the first 2x stud multiplier is actually over 1 million. So I'm going to have to do some serious farmage, or at least do better with my falling out and stuff. But hey, that's going to wrap it up for LEGO Star Wars, The Complete Saga, Episode 1, Chapter 5. What is it? Retake of Theed Palace. There we go. I think I got it. Anyways, story, no collectibles found here. But yeah, check us out on social media. As for me, that's going to do it. As always, until next time.